I'm Janelle, and I'm going to take you through a week in the life of online medical school. Just due to current events, everything has been moved to an online format. So I'm a first-year medical student out here in the UK, but I'm originally from Canada. Step one of my day is to get dressed. So it's kind of hit or miss what I eat for breakfast. It could be anything from just basic toast to milk. Haven't really decided what I want to do yet, so let's see what we got for milk in the fridge. I didn't realize they sealed their milk. I've actually never opened milk in this country. They have one of those things on it, because they all come in plastic things. Not bad. So yeah, breakfast, if it's, generally sunny and not pouring down, I try and eat breakfast outside. I'm not usually one to eat breakfast. I'm too lazy and wake up late and just kind of run to wherever I have to go. So I'm trying to remember to eat breakfast every day. It's some days a struggle. But I got cereal. That was attractive. Online lecture brought to you by Microsoft Teams. Get double header with him this time, so might as well watch it live than having to watch it later. Hardest part about this is trying to stay focused. 50 minutes in, he still goes for another hour. We are on week 2 of online classes for school. It's a little difficult. Still really miss actually sitting in a lecture theater. There's just something about being physically in a lecture theater that makes you learn differently, I guess, but recorded lectures are fine, I guess. At least you can stop and take in what they're saying and write your notes. So it takes a bit longer, which, I mean, I guess if you're combining what I used to do all into one, it'll probably take less time. I really need to take some notes that I missed up on from last week. And yeah, start on other stuff. So yeah, I just basically sit at the table a lot. My butt goes numb. At least I have, get this thing turn around. Well, I have my hydro flask. I drink a lot of water now because it's in front of me and I have no excuse. I have a Microsoft Teams meeting with a clinical skills advisor, I guess, and so we'll do a quick 30-minute or so thing on kind of the skills, how you do different assessments, so we'll see how this goes. It's always fun. I decided to change locations for this meeting because I can, and I was bored. I really enjoyed doing it outside, but I think this guy's gonna be a little more stringent, so we're doing it in bedroom. Woo, week 2 of online classes for medicine. So much fun. Wait, and we wait, frickin' ever. Like, I don't see the point to doing 15 minutes in advance. Like, 5 is plenty. So we're gonna talk about the abdominal exam today with him. Just because it's probably the newest exam we've done that hasn't been practiced as much, so I'm gonna ask a few questions of that and talk about online lectures. The university does them anyways, so even though the lecturer would be in a lecture theater lecturing, they'd still be recording it, so it's kind of like you're just missing the in class, but you're still getting the lecture, so it's not different. It's just weird to not be sitting in a lecture theater getting the first run through of it, then going home and listening, or to re-listen to the lecture to kind of pick up on the things you missed. So it's like a one-time run through. It takes a little bit longer to write up notes and such thing, because you're trying to internalize what you're reading or what you're hearing and then turning it into notes. Another month and a bit till exam. Still don't know when those are either, so there we go.
And watch the videos as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when you come in September, just try to utilize the time, effectively for some of the procedures which is needed some equipment, for example, like ECG or spirometry or observations of what injections, that kind of things, you just try to practice when you come in September.
Okay.
So meanwhile, before that, you can practice all the cardio, respiratory, abdomen, etc. We will give overall supervision during that time before your OSCEs. So still it is like an uncertainty, about what is happening. I can give you only this information. All other assessment, like all other modules, you just need to follow their guidelines, about, because all the assessment is taking place as normal. That's what my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will give you the attendance for today, because we are monitoring some attendance, whoever is ringing, we are giving some attendance for today.
Okay. Well, that was the quickest meeting I've ever had. I think it lasted 2 minutes. I was gonna get to work on some notes, but I realized that both the iPad and the Mac are dying, so I'm not gonna get very far with them. I don't like taking the cords downstairs because it's just a lot of cords, and the iPad cord isn't that long. So it's Wednesday. I don't even know how many of online classes now. Today we only have the one class going on, and it'll be a live lecture at 11, and see what it's all about. I think it's immunology, so it's kind of an interesting, at least it's an interesting subject to me. I like it. But yeah, it's same as usual, sitting at the table, staring at a computer, trying to power through it, I guess. Lecture theaters are a lot different. I mean, you're sitting next to people, you're asking questions, and you don't have a dog that is weird and likes to go under the table and sit at your feet. Not that I'm complaining. He's a good toe warmer, so... Actually, I think I'd prefer to take him to lectures and he can sit and, be entertainment at least. It's 11 o'clock, so now it's go time. Alright, so we're starting Thursday of online school. Yes, it is getting very hard to remember what day it is and whatnot. So today we're doing some pharmacology in the morning, and then we have a quiz-like thing going on at noon for like cell biology and those kind of smaller topics that we covered throughout the year. So we're getting to that kind of let's do review type stuff. I'm sorry I suck at making these, Shayna. Start, I need to fill up my water bottle. Trying to make sure I drink water every day. Or remember myself to drink water every day. Alright, water's done. Had toast this morning for breakfast. Get ready and do more studying, lecturing, revising, whatever you want to call it. Technically the school's on like spring break, Easter break, something like that, so there's not lectures right now, but you gotta catch up on all your other stuff that you've